What's going on, everyone? We have a brand new May haul. It is the end of May. This month actually went by pretty damn slow for me. Like, maybe it's because Toy Story 4 is coming out in the month of June and I've just been so anticipating that film. But this month went by slow. And within that slow month, I accumulated probably the second largest Blu-ray pop haul ever on this channel. And I actually wish I did a lot of Blu-ray hunting videos and vlogs, which I'm actually going to try and do more vlogs. I'm actually going to go back into vlog mode back in June, so do look out for those. I'm planning on trying at least doing 2 of them for you guys. But without further ado, guys, let's get into my haul. If you guys are new here, make sure to like and subscribe button if you guys are new here. Plus, you guys can also go over to Sandwich on Films on how to see films early. And make sure to comment down below as well and let me know what your favorite thing was that you picked up. Because let's be honest, we're all nerds. We're all picking up certain things. And, well, we got a lot to talk about. So, starting with my month of May, it's the only video game I bought this month, and that was Rage 2. I got the GameStop exclusive thing. There's actually like a little wing stick back there. I'm pretty sure you can kind of see it. Rage 2, I was actually kind of looking forward to this film. One of the biggest reasons is I was one of the many small fans that actually liked the first Rage. And I was looking forward to this, but if I'm being honest, I'm a little bit disappointed with this game. I beat it very fast. It's really took me 10 hours to get almost a lot of the stuff done, and for a game that's like an RPG, I'm sure there's still some side stuff to do, but the fact that the story only took me like 8 hours, and that's with me also doing other random miscellaneous things, kind of makes me a little bit sad. And plus, this game's a little bit really easy, even on like the hardest difficulty, so I'm not gonna say this is a disappointment. I'm just very underwhelmed that like that's how long it took to beat it. Like, I beat Days Gone finally. If you guys know, I was raving about that game last month. I actually have it right here, and I really like this game, but I was expecting a little bit more from Rage. Definitely, I don't think it was worth 60 bucks, maybe around a $30 buy. Still a solid, fun game, but kind of disappointed in the length of all that. But now, we're going to get into my pops, because I did get a couple in here, and one of my things is, if you guys know, I love Gears of War. It's one of my favorite franchises of all time. I had to get the Scourge Funko Pop. This is one of my favorite villains from the whole series, and it actually got me into going back and playing a little bit more of Gears of War. I wanted to go up, and I went and played the boss battle with him because I thought it was excellent, and I can't wait till the next Gears of War game. We also got, which is funny, these next 2 pops are actually really funny because I've been looking for these 2 damn Walmart exclusives forever, and I was at Walmart shopping for my job, and I'm walking around, and in the food product aisle, there's these 2 Funko Pops from Avengers Endgame, the last 2 that I needed, and I'm like, really? The last place I would ever assume. So I got them for myself, and you know, so I got Ronan. Really love this one, and of course I got Rocket in his little suit. But now I have all the Avengers Endgame pops, so that is pretty excellent if I do say myself. The Funko Shop also had a Toy Story exclusive, Bullseye Flocked. I had to get Bullseye. You guys know I'm a big Toy Story fan, so of course this was definitely one that I had to pick up. And the last 2 that I ended up getting were from Hot Topic, and that's Watto from Star Wars. He was on sale, and yeah, I need some more Star Wars Funko Pops, at least the cool different ones of that. And then I did take this one out of the box, which you guys probably see in my background. That is Mysterio. I have the one without his mask and now the one with his mask on. I really like this pop, and this is one, I mean, it's not gonna be rare, so I wanted to take it out of the box and put it in my background because I like the look of it and just everything. And there's a glow-in-the-dark version that I'm looking for in Walmart, so if any of my viewers find it, send it to me. I'll give you a big shout out. Moving on to my Blu-rays, we have probably over 20 movies to talk about, so let's get started. We got the movie Push. If you guys don't remember this movie, I had a blast with it, and the thing is like a lot of these I actually just got because there's a store called Zia Records. So if you live in Arizona or Las Vegas, Zia Records is one of those, and I'm a big fan of Zia Records. I go there, that's pretty much where all my movies come from. But they had a Memorial Day sale. It was like buy 3 get 1 free. Plus I went to the one on Arizona Mills. I don't know if you guys ever been in Arizona, you probably know where that is. They had movies for like $2.99. They had some 4Ks. I only picked up one 4K, but they had some 4Ks for like $3. Like Argo, The Town, incredible movies that I was just totally shocked. But again, I picked up Push. I have not seen this film in a while, but I do love Chris Evans, and I've been wanting to go back and check out this film. This film and Jumper kind of came out around the same time in my memory frame, and I really liked both those films. I think they're a lot of fun, and yeah, so I wanted to pick up Push. Of course, it was $2.99. Might as well have picked it up. I also got Moneyball. I have never seen this film. I have been wanting to see this film for a long time, so I finally picked this one up. Again, it was $3.99, maybe even cheaper than that. I think they gave it actually for me cheaper. The next two films, I finally completed my Terminator collection because I want to rewatch all the Terminator films before the new one, and I'd kind of been holding out on these two Terminator films because one of them I really like, but I just hadn't found it on Blu-ray yet. This one, though, Terminator 3, I think is honestly the worst Terminator film. I think it's completely boring, and I never want to go back and rewatch it, but again, it was $2.99. I wanted to pick this up so I can definitely rewatch it before the new one that comes out this year. And of course, then I got Terminator Salvation. I'm sure a lot of you guys were expecting me to say Genesis. No, I actually own Genesis already because it was a Black Friday deal. And I don't think the film's all that bad, but again, I wanted the whole Terminator collection, but I really like the slipcover for Terminator Salvation, and it was only $2.99. They had a bunch of these, like, it's like someone came and just dumped their whole collection of them, but I'm glad I got this one because, again, I actually think this is probably the third best Terminator film, so definitely like Salvation. I don't get the hate for that one. I also picked up Sherlock Holmes. I had already owned this film, but only on DVD. I wanted to upgrade to Blu-ray for $2.99. It's a pretty solid deal. I finally have Sherlock Holmes, and I hope we get a third one for that, because I really, really, really want a third one. Next one up is Pain and Gain. This was another one part of that sale. It was $3.99. Again, I think this is one of Michael Bay's best films. I really love this film. I think it's completely different. Now, I'm not going into like the horrific events. I think the true story of this is horrible, and I don't necessarily look at, like, if I look on it that, it's a little bit weird, but if I'm buying it used, I can't really complain. It's going to Zia. They deserve the money more than anyone else. Next thing coming up is 28 Weeks Later. Now, I don't own 28 Days Later, but shockingly enough, I actually like this one a little bit more. I have a lot of fond memories with this. It was $2.99. Again, it was a must pick up, and I've always wanted a 28 Months Later. I'm surprised we never actually got that. I'm hoping down the road we might. The next one I have is, this one is for Tyler Tompkins, because he says this is such an entertaining movie. So, I picked it up. It was $4.99. Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. Yeah. I picked it up. I hope it's good. Moving on, we have Fighting with My Family. Now, it says $15.99 on here, but I actually got it for $13. This film just came out, and again, that's why I go to these used shops, because I find films like this. This was such a pleasant surprise, and it is easily in my top 20 of the year. I've seen a lot of great films, but this film brought a lot of heartwarming elements, and the fact is that I'm not the biggest fan of the WWE, but I thought this shined such a better light on the WWE that actually made me appreciate it more for all the hard work and dedication they put into it. So if you have not seen this film, definitely go check it out. Plus, the main actress in there, Florence Pugh, is a star in the making. Next one I got is In Bruges. In Bruges. I can't talk today, but I'm actually really looking forward to this. I've never seen it. I've heard a lot of good things about it, so it was $7.99. It was the first time I've seen the Blu-ray, and yeah, thought I'd pick it up. Next one I got is Happy Death Day to You. I love the sequel. I think it's just as good as the original. I think this is such an underrated franchise, and I'm very sad that we're probably not going to get a trilogy because I really only wanted one more to sum up everything else. Again, this all goes to this main girl's performance. She is excellent in all these films, and it's just a lot of fun. So if you like the first Happy Death Day, I think there's a lot of fun to still be had in the second one. Next one we got is Dragged Across Concrete. Now, I found this film, or this, for $6.99. $6.99, and this Blu-ray just came out. I am such a big fan of Craig, the director of this. I love each and every one of his films, and I saw this on VOD a couple months back, and now I have it on Blu-ray, and I'm just giddy all about it. Next one I got is Christopher Robin. I look back and I'm like, why did I buy this? It's on Netflix, but I did think it was a cute movie. But the fact that I don't own Pete's Dragon kind of pisses me off, so I definitely need to get that. But I really do, and I really do like Christopher Robin. I think it's a very entertaining film. Doesn't hit all the levels that I wish it would have, but I think it's cute, it's fun, and you know, if I don't ever watch it, I'm sure someone else will in my family. Next one I got sent by Universal Studios and Sandwich on Films, and that is How to Train Your Dragon 3: The Hidden World on 4K. This slipcover is flippin' fantastic, and the steelbook for Best Spy was actually really cool too, but I actually preferred the slipcover for this one, so that's why I got the slipcover. The thing about this film is the special features, the 4K, everything that kind of goes into this is unique and crazy good and excellent beyond belief. So if you haven't checked out How to Train Your Dragon, I actually watched the whole franchise leading up to this one for the very first time this year, and I was blown away with how good it was. I actually did a whole video essay talking about why How to Train Your Dragon is so beloved, and again, it just goes into how relatable it is. So definitely find that video on my channel, because That was the one that I took a lot of time into making, and it was probably one of my favorite videos I've made today. But really, a great film. If you didn't see the trilogy, if you didn't see this film, definitely check it out. Oh, God. Whew. Moving on. We still have like 10 to go through. Next one I have is Don John. Now, Don John is Joseph Gordon-Levitt directed this. He acts in it, and he wrote this. I think this is a brilliant film. This is kind of a... It kind of flips the romantic comedy genre on its head, and it brings up a lot of nice messages that I think Joseph Gordon-Levitt touched into. It is a unique film. It's very edgy, but I really dig it, and I actually wish he would have directed more. I'm surprised that he's not done much ever since this kind of year, and I really hope that we get more of him later down the road. I know he's been doing his hit record Joe stuff, but I want more of him in that. Next one I got is Almost Famous. I've never seen this, but my dad raves about it, and this is definitely one of the films that I thought, hey, I need to pick this up and watch it. It's $6.99, so definitely one I picked up. Another one I got was Stronger. I got this mostly because Jake Gyllenhaal's performance is incredible in this, and I'm a big supporter of him. He's one of my favorite actors. Next one is Schindler's List on 4K. This film is depressing as all hell. I got it. It says $12.99, but I think this one was actually the $8. It was the $8. It's 4K. I've been wanting the 4K for a while, so I got that version. I'm ready to bawl my eyes out. Now, this next film is a film that I have not seen yet, but I've been looking for the 4K, and I finally found it for $4.99. That's 7 Psychopaths. I've heard excellent things about this. The guy who directed this did 3 Billboards a couple years back, and I really love 3 Billboards, so I'm definitely looking forward to watching 7 Psychopaths. That is on my must-watch list. Next one I have is, the reason I got this is, again, Jake Gyllenhaal's in this, but I've heard so many things about it, and I've never seen a trailer for it. I've never heard anything about it. I heard it's kind of romantic comedy, but that's not actually what it is. It's actually a drama, and that is Sex, Love, and Other Drugs. I really wanted to watch this. I don't know why. It was $2.50, and I said, yeah, it's a Jake Gyllenhaal film I've never seen, so I definitely should check that out. Next one I got is, actually, I'm so excited that I found this. It's $11.99. I got it all the Blu-rays, and that is Scream. I've never seen any of the other Screams besides 4, and which is dumb because I heard that's probably the worst one. Oh, whoa. I just recognized that Scream 4 is not actually in here. It's only Scream 1 through 3, and the rest are documentaries about this thing. Well, I heard 1 through 3 are probably the best, so definitely I'm going to have to find out Scream 4 now, but I'm really looking forward to this because I heard Scream is just such a unique franchise, and the fact that I've never seen it kind of makes me a little bit sad. Next one I got was 7. I've had 7 before, but I didn't have it on Blu-ray yet. It was $3.99. I definitely wanted to upgrade to the Blu-ray, so it's finally here, and since I upgraded, that means the 4K is probably going to come out in the near future. Next one I got is Some Like It Hot. This is one of the best films ever created and made. Marilyn Monroe is in this. This is a total classic. If you have never seen this film, definitely search it out and find it. I mean, for $9.99, this was a steal for a Blu-ray. Next one I got was 3 films in one, and I kind of missed these Walmart packages because they were so cheap, but I got all the Blade films finally. I've been wanting to pick up all the Blade films for such a long time, and for $9.99, all 3 Blade films, even though the first 2 are really the only great ones, it was still a steal. Next one I have is such a cute Disney animated film that not a lot of people talk about, and that is Bolt. I think Bolt is adorable, and I'm happy that I found it on Blu-ray. I didn't even know this thing was on Blu-ray. It was a definite must-buy. Now, the next few films I'm going to kind of go through, it's... You guys have been following me. I've been trying to get all the Dragon Ball Super and pretty much all the Dragon Ball Blu-rays. Well, I've got them all, pretty much. So I got Broly. I got the slipcover for Broly with this changing cover, which this is one of my favorite films of the year. I think this was an actually really good animated film. And I thought it's probably the best Dragon Ball film that they've made to date, but I really like that slipcover. Like, holy shit. But I wanted the steelbook for this, and I woke up late, totally forgot that the steelbook was coming out, went to work, and then I was on my phone. I'm like, oh yeah, that came out today. So, but I'm glad I found this at Zia Records. I'm really happy I actually found it. I like the slipcover. It's really nice. Next ones I got, of course, are all the Dragon Ball Super seasons. I finally finished the set that is as of out now. Usually these are like $30 to $40 seasons. I got each one for like $20. So I got Dragon Ball 1, Dragon Ball 2, Dragon Ball 5, Dragon Ball 6, and Dragon Ball 7. And I got 3 and 4 a couple months back, and I think 8 is coming out later this year. So I've got a deal. Got them all finally. Thank the Lord, you know? Now, this next film is one of my favorite films of this year, or at least one of my favorite theater experiences of all year, and that is Serenity. If you have not seen Serenity yet, please stop watching this video. Thank you for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button first. Now go pick this film up and enjoy yourself, and enjoy watching one of the most unique and worst experiences I've ever seen watching a movie. This is one of the worst films of the year, like hands down, but it's also one of my most entertaining films of the year. Everything this film shoots for, it might not have landed, and it was such a unique concept for something that seemed so boring at first. I remember I took my friend to this screening. You can find my review, but I took my friend to this screening because he goes to everything with me usually, and I told him, hey, this might suck. I don't know, dude. Like, but I guess we'll have some fun with it. Like, it might be boring. We'll just take a good nap. No, we started laughing so hard. We were yelling "what the fuck" multiple times during it. We were howling. Like, I had to leave during the movie because I couldn't breathe from laughing so hard. And yeah, it's that bad that it's so good. This is just, it's so entertaining. Definitely check it out. I don't want to say more. And my last thing that I picked up, I didn't even know this was a thing until I was at Best Buy searching around before my Detective Pikachu screening, and I almost cried because this is the most brilliant Blu-ray I think I've ever found in my life, and that is Pokemon The Indigo League Season 1. This is my childhood. This is my childhood. This is the pinnacle. Oh, I just broke the box. Cool. But this is the pinnacle of everything. I love Pokemon to death. This is what got me into it, really. Well, besides the original game, but really, really love this. Didn't know this was the thing. Now I own it. So that's cool. But guys, that is my May collection, my May haul for this month. Tons of stuff. I really did not think I was going to pick up this many things, but with all the deals going on for Memorial Day weekend, it truly hooked up my collection quite a bit. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys' favorite thing that I picked up on, and please tell me what your favorite thing that you picked up on as well. Hit that like and subscribe button if you guys are new here, and do look out for a couple more. Again, I'm going to try and do some vlogging videos. You guys want some? I am going to Florida for Disney World to see some exclusive stuff there, so do definitely look out for a vlog probably on that whole segment of my life in that. And I'm also planning on doing a I've been collecting, like, if you guys don't know or don't follow me on Twitter, I've been doing a Toy Story series on this channel, but I have other videos planned for that segment that's not just reviews, and I got a special one coming up soon that's about all my Toy Story collection. That's definitely one of you guys want to check out soon. Thank you guys again so much for watching this, and until next time, stay classy.